Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Software Inc. Welcome back to the Road to 1 Billion Challenge. I am, of course, the ConflictNerd, and today, it would be lovely to get Contendo FrameOS onto the market. NeverQuest is probably going to be cancelled today as well. As I mentioned, the chances are it's going to be cancelled, and people sort of were talking about this and saying, well, things do get released for previous operating systems. You know, stuff gets released that can work on Windows 10, but also works on previous ones. The thing is, or rather, stuff gets released for previous operating systems that just works on the new ones. Software Inc. doesn't work that way. Software Inc. NeverQuest will not work on Contendo FrameOS at all. So there's probably no point in finishing it, which kind of sucks. I was hoping we could get something cool out of that. I was hoping we'd get, you know, a cool game. I mean, we can still do it, and I might still leave my game devs doing it just so they have something to do. But I do realize my core team and my AV team are both sad about doing bugger all right now, because we're kind of just waiting on Contendo FrameOS being finished. It also might be worth looking into making a new operating system. It might be worth looking into a successor to Contendos 1990X, which would be, I guess, Contendos 2KX. That's a silly name. But Contendos 2KX. Because, you know, it'll come out in 2000 and something, so that makes sense to me. That makes sense. Let's go with GUI, 3D rendering, plug and play, multitasking, multi-threading, networking, auto-updates, 64-bit, and all of this stuff. Yeah, this will be interesting. This will be very interesting. It's going to take approximately 4 years for the core team. What about the good old OS team there? Approximately 3 years. Alright. I guess that should be fine, right? Contendos 2KX. I reckon that'll be okay. Let's put it on the dedicated system server, let's give it the OS dev server, and let's start developing Contendos 2KX. Because, you know, we need to stay on top of things, need to make good software, need to make more operating systems, you know, get everything done. Let's get this system programming done on Contendo FrameOS, though, because we really, we need to get that out there. We really do, and I really need to see it make some serious money. Because if it doesn't, then it's a complete flop, and Contendos 1990X will have to be, well, you know, it'll have to be we'll have to continue with it, basically, which I really don't want to do. I really want a new operating system on the market. Also, I'm going to go ahead and throw more money into the insurance policy. I'm going to throw, I reckon, 30 million in there, 31 million, just to get us down to a nice 21 million. There we go. Deposit that. So we have 195 million in the insurance fund, which I'm very much okay with, because, you know, money, ladies and gentlemen, money. We're getting a lot off of interest, which is great news. So we're going to get even more. We're going to get an extra 30 million pounds worth of interest, which I'm quite okay with. I'm quite okay with that indeed. We're getting very close with the system programming there. Very close indeed. I reckon it's going to be tomorrow then. It's going to be October of 1998 that Contendo FrameOS moves into alpha. Or beta, sorry. It's already in alpha. It's beta it's going into, and it's going to be great. Alright, we're just over halfway through November of 1998. Contendo FrameOS, we are 2,165 bugs through the beta phase. NeverQuest is still going. It's going to be cancelled soon. Contendos 2KX is coming along. That's okay. These guys are all, you know, all the marketing is going fine. But what I would like to do is I would like to strike up a deal. I really don't know if I want to take a support deal. That design one for 21,000, that's designing an operating system, which I don't think my deals team should necessarily do, regardless of, well, I suppose having, you know, 7 years, no, but let's say, you know, 6.5 years to do it. I really don't think I need it. I feel like I'd be much more comfortable having them develop a game, or design a game, but No, I feel like my deals team can sit about and just do their thing right now. Alternatively, I could train them. I haven't sent anyone on training in a while. So, let's train these guys. Select all in. I want to do 3D design. That's their worst one at the minute. Actually, you know what? We'll do system design just because that always seems to slow things down. So there we go. 3 months. Start the education, system design, all that stuff. Let's get my deals team to be very good. Because that way, you know, any deals we take, they can actually do. The deals team are... Oh, what's going on there? The hell is this? Staff are unable to reach this TV. Oh, really? They have to reach TVs for maintenance? I didn't know that. Or at least I didn't remember that. We'll put it that way. I guess we'll move the TV to out here. Kind of a silly place to have a TV out in the corridor, but... I mean, whatever, you know. To each their own, I suppose. Can I get more out there? Like, can I get one in the middle? I cannot, and that's going to annoy me. So that's going to get moved down to, I guess that wall. There we go. I kind of want another TV then for that wall. Office, that wall, just there. All right, what's the temperature in that corridor is really low. That's not good. That needs to be fixed. Let's just do that. Couple of radiators should help with that problem. There we go. What's the temperature in here? 21? That's okay. So the temperature in that corridor should go up nicely. There we go. And in there is going to be cold as well. I never really thought about that. I never really thought about the temperature in the corridors. That one's going to be cold because there's nowhere I can really put a radiator, I don't think. Nope. All right. Then there. And this corridor needs a radiator as well. I never thought about this. I really didn't. In here is probably freezing as well because there's no radiators. I never thought about this. I literally never thought about putting radiators in these rooms. This room's probably fine. The bathrooms are probably freezing. Oh, that's the worst thing as well. A freezing bathroom. I'm not going to go into that line of conversation, but let's just put it that way. A freezing bathroom is terrible. Let's do that and that. There are also toilets upstairs. So do that, do that, do that. And that, and that, and that. There's no radiators in here either. Oh, why? I didn't think. I didn't think about putting radiators in the corridors. I just didn't. Right, that should be warmer. I don't think there's any radiators in the front room either. Staff aren't going to be able to reach that TV, are they? That's going to need to be moved. So move the radiator to... Where the hell can I move it to? I guess there? Sure. This lounge. No radiators. Damn it! I didn't realize, okay? I didn't realize. I probably want one there as well. Okay, that corridor could probably do with some as well. Let's just warm the place up a little bit. There we go. I don't even know if that matters. I really don't. I don't even know if it matters, but at least the rooms are going to be nice and warm now. Like, this meeting room is nice and warm now, which is nice. You know, you want a nice warm meeting room when you're making all your businesses and your finances and your businesses, you know, business meeting, guys. That's what they do when you're making your businesses. That's the official term for what these guys do. They make the businesses. All right, let's go ahead and just close all of these little things. 28 employees went on vacation. Who goes on vacation in December? Game devs. Oh, all right. Well, I mean, they're going to come back and probably find their NeverQuest to be cancelled because we're getting very close to Contendo FrameOS being completed, which is nice. Again, I will reiterate what I've said before, and I don't know if it's been changed. I don't think it's been changed in Alpha 6 because I'm still playing Alpha 5, or is it Release 5 or is it Alpha 5? Am I thinking of Prison Architect? Is it this game's in... Hold on a minute. It's Alpha 6. Yeah, this game is in Alpha. I completely forgot about that. That's weird to me that this game's in Alpha, because I rarely play Alphas this much. I guess Prison Architect I played a lot, but it was more or less feature complete. I guess the kind of Alphas I play the most are the ones that are like, look feature complete. But, yeah, I've barely touched Alpha 6, and I know people have wanted me to start doing some building and stuff in that, and I know there's a competition with Alpha 6. I am going to be doing some stuff for that competition. I don't know if I will necessarily enter as much as I might just do a... Because I want to do a speed build in this game with the new building system and sort of in the process mention that there's a competition. Because if you don't know, Software Inc., the developers are running a competition, or the developer, is it one guy, is it multiple guys, whatever the case. There's a competition where you can submit an Office build, and if you win, you will be given a 3D print of your Office build, which is kind of really cool. So I'm thinking I'm going to do a speed build on Software Inc. during that, for that build process. And for the competition. Don't know if I'll actually submit it, but, just letting you know, there is a competition. Go to Software Inc.'s Twitter. It's like at Software Inc. Game, I think. And you can find some information there. Because it's a cool competition. And I'm really tempted to enter it. I don't know. I don't know. I might. We'll see. I want to do a build anyway, but that's me playing with Alpha 6. This is Alpha 5. Alpha 6 will be in the future. We'll play it eventually. Unless we're playing in this series for a while, unless, the road to 1 billion takes a lot longer than I expected, then it'll be Alpha 7. But whatever the case, I do believe Contendo FrameOS, after all my rambling, is ready to go. So let's cancel NeverQuest. Let's pause the game for a moment. Let's release Contendo FrameOS, doing all of the advertising campaigns as we do. Marketing. Now we need to stop marketing Army Tycoon and Bug Blocker. And what we need to do immediately is develop software. I want to immediately start developing a visual tool. It's going to be... Oh, I don't know. I do know. Hold on a minute. It's going to be a new IP. It's going to be Picture Frame. Because FrameOS. Yeah. Yeah. That's yeah. Alright, let's do Contendo FrameOS. It needs to make 4 million to be profitable. Alright, that's fine by me. Image editing, 3D editor, all that stuff. That's fine. It's fine. Let's give it the core SCM, because this will be the core team making this. That seems fine by me. Picture Frame visual tool for Contendo FrameOS. Let's start working on that. I haven't missed anything. No, Contendo FrameOS, that's fine. Start developing. And then we need to do an audio tool. Like so. Let's see. Do we want it to follow up anything? I don't know if I do. Though it could be... It could be useful. I guess Soundwave Studio would be an interesting one to follow up. But, I don't know. Yeah, let's just follow up Soundwave Studio Pro. Yeah. Soundwave Studio Pro 3, 2, whatever. Sure. No, I want to come up with a clever name. We got Picture Frame. We need something to do with frames and sound. That's difficult. That's a difficult thing to come up with because frames have friggin' nothing. I almost said another word to do with sound. So this is going well. Coming up with these names. I'm always good at names. You might have noticed. To hell with it. Doesn't matter. Soundwave Studio Pro 2K. That's what we're going for. It's got all of these things. It's using this, and it's gonna take less than a year, which is good. That's useful. Let's give it to the AV team, and we are good to go. Now, the game devs actually can't really make a game on FrameOS because there are no game engines that will support FrameOS as far as oh, okay, maybe no, wait, there aren't. There are no game engines, so we need to make a game engine. Which I'm actually not going to have them do right away. I'm actually going to have them make a new bug blocker, basically. And it's going to be a Game of the Century edition. No. That's... You know what? It's the Guardians of the Galaxy edition. There we go. That's what we're going for. Bug blocker, Guardians of the Galaxy edition. And it fits, you know? Guardian and all that. It's fine. Let's use this visual tool. Let's put it on Contendo FrameOS. Firewall, background scan, mail scan, virus database, QA, all that stuff. That seems fine by me. It's going to be given to the game devs. And it's going to be running the dedicated server with the I guess, just dedicated system server as well. Let's develop that. There we go. Let's get all of those things into production. They're coming along quite nicely as well, which is fantastic news. And then I guess tomorrow we got to see how much money this is going to make us. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. I'm very excited to see what Contendo FrameOS is going to make us. Because, you know, we bought FrameOS. We can have a look at the history anyway. So FrameOS details franchise is following up FrameOS 2, which came out in... When the hell did this release? Doesn't tell me here, does it? Damn it. Okay. Whatever. Where are my operating systems? FrameOS 2 was 87, so over 10 years later, we're bringing it back. 12 years later, we're bringing it back. And £262,000. Not much. Not much for initial sales. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll release some stuff for it. The sales will skyrocket. It doesn't help that we're still marketing Contendo's 1990X. That's part of the problem, really. But I don't want to stop marketing 1990X until we have managed to get Picture Frame and Soundwave Studio Pro 2K and the Guardians of the Galaxy edition of Bug Blocker out to the people. That's the important thing here, is getting those released. And that way we can boost the sales of Contendo FrameOS. Hopefully. There's a lot of hoping for the best involved in this. I mean, it's still making money. That's the important thing. It is still doing pretty well. Also, 829,000 on interest there. Let's chuck another 20 million into this. In fact, we'll go 22 million just to bring us down to a reasonable number. 22. Yeah, whatever. There we go. Deposit. There we go. All right. So how much is that in the insurance fund now? £221 million. Okay. That's not bad. That's a fairly hefty number. That's actually a fifth of the way there to having $1 billion in the insurance fund. So we're 1/5 of the way there, guys. Episode 16. That was the one. This is the one. This is the moment. Another 4 runs of 16 episodes. 4 by 16. What is that? 6, 12, 18, 24. 68, 64 episodes? Yeah. I'm right on that, aren't I? 4 runs of 16. So you multiply the 10 by 4, 40. Then 6 by 4 is 24. Yeah. Wow. There's not going to be another 64 episodes. There's not going to be another 64 episodes of this season. I can tell you that much. That would, I love Software Inc. Don't get me wrong. Great game. But no. I'm not interested in 64 episodes of one season. Or sorry, another 64 episodes of one season, bringing us up to a total of 80 episodes this season. I'm good. I don't think I need that. I don't think I need that. I think I'm good, to be honest. Let's get Picture Frame and Soundwave Studio Pro 2K onto the market, shall we? You know, I want to test something here. Can I connect those? I absolutely can. Interesting. Can I then connect these? I can. Oh, no, that's okay. Need to be careful with building on this, because the last time I did some building like this, it totally broke the game. So just being careful, and then we grab this, then we do that. That's got to work, right? It's got. There we go. All right, there we go. That's interesting. Yeah, it's a bit different. Just wanted to connect those up. Leaves these spaces sort of open and empty, but that's all right. It's all right. Let's go ahead and put some windows in here. Let's put some windows in here as well. No, they're already on that bit. No, they were always on that bit. Duh. All right. That's kind of, yeah, I like that. I do. I like that. Anything else that I could do along there? Probably not. It's kind of cool. That's kind of interesting. It's just an interesting look for the building. It would be really nice if you could change the color of the rooftops, though. That'd be quite nice. Which, unfortunately, you can't do. Although I do think the floor tiles in there are a little bit messed up. That is easily fixed, though. There we go. All right, that's a bit better. I kind of want to change the hallways. Now that I'm looking at it, I feel like the hallways should be a little bit more bland. I think the hallways. I mean, I've got purple hallways, for God's sake. I don't know what I was thinking, but I want to change those up a little bit. Even just in this building, I want the hallways to be a little bit more muted, I suppose. Might be the word I'm looking for. So let's go down a bit. Select all of the hallways and entrances and all that stuff, and this one. And let's change the patterns. So the floor is going to be that. And the interior walls are going to be... I might actually go with that. I know it's not more muted, but I kind of want to go with that. Alright, that should be interesting. Then the colors are going to be... I think the floor can actually be a sort of gray. Like a kind of just a gray color. Then the interior walls are going to be... I reckon a nice blue, dark blue. Maybe that's very dull. Maybe a slightly kind of green could work. I'm starting to look at the floor and I'm regretting this decision. Let's go with a slightly kind of more light gray. Then the interior walls are actually going to be that. Yeah. That's not boring as hell to look at. But it is different. It is a bit different. So I think I'm going to roll with it. I think I'm going to roll with that. Let's do a little bit more decoration out there as well, though. Let's do some TVs and stuff like that on these walls. Just there, and there, and there, and there, and there. I said there. There we go. Some TVs. Just to, brighten the place up, I suppose. Then radiators might be necessary as well. So, can I get radiators anywhere decent? I can get one down there. I can get one there. And I can get one there, and that might be enough. That actually was enough. Good. Well, I mean, I'm not going to heat this one up because it's already quite warm, apparently. I guess the windows might be doing that. Whatever the case, people are actually using these corridors, which is kind of cool. Or this one giant corridor. That's interesting. That is definitely interesting to see them using it. And I actually, you know what? That's that color for the hallways has grown on me a bit. I'm actually gonna just copy that across to this building as well, because I just kind of happen to really like it. It's kind of nice. Let's go ahead and chuck that in there. Let's do the same up here and here and here, and I think that's all of it. So let's hold on? I need to make sure I select this, and then we select that, and that, and then these three upstairs as well, and then we unify the styles. Yeah, I like that. I actually do quite like that. I think I'm going to change up this as well and unify the styles. And I'm going to change up this as well and unify the styles. Like so. Alright, my office can stay as it was because it's an office. What else can we change? This over here I could probably do with a bit of a change. Let's change those up. There we go. Yeah, I like that. A new approach for the company. You know, nice white floors, all bright and nice and nice. That's what they are. Nice and nice. I didn't over-design these, did I? Please tell me I didn't over-design them. I think we're good. I think the 3D is, I think generally if only one of them is declined, you're probably good. Yeah, that's still going up. And that's still going up as well, I think. Some of my electronics are being affected by the heat. Well, good for them. That's good for them. Let's just get these done, please. That'd be really nice. That'd be super. Okay, Soundwave Studio Pro 2K is ready to release. So let's do that. Let's do radio, newspaper, television, of course the interwebs as well. Let's assign it to marketing. And we will get to see if releasing our first piece of software might increase the sales on Contendo FrameOS. It would be nice. It would be very nice. Very nice indeed. if we can make this work. I'm excited. I'm excited. This could be it. This might be what we need to get Contendo. Speaking of Contendo FrameOS, has that been a success yet? Releases. Contendo FrameOS has not actually made a profit yet. That's interesting. Okay, well, hopefully this release will boost it, and 5.4 million. Okay. Okay. I think we're doing pretty well there. I think we may have... Wow. Yeah, that's immediately shot to 4.5 million in profits. I'm okay with this. 5.4 million. That's just gained 5 million in profits. That's kind of nuts. And we're still making several million from Contendo's 1990X. That's a little bit crazy. I'm kind of really happy right now, I'm gonna be honest. Can we keep that, can we keep really high money coming in off of that? Because if we can, that would be amazing. What are we getting? What are we getting? What are we getting? What do we got? Wow. Okay, so that's making 10 million. That's 5.2 million in 2 weeks. That's making 10 million a month. Oh my god, that's kind of insane. Okay, and we're about to release Picture Frame as well. Well, we're not about to release it. We're about to push it into beta. Any second now, it's going to go into beta. There we go. And beta. There we go. That's going to take no time to go. Oh, for God's sake, they went to a meeting, didn't they? That's going to take no time at all to go through beta, though. So wow. We are making so much money off of that. And we're still making 1.7 million from Contendo's 1990X every half month. So, wow. That is, that's kind of nice. That is kind of nice. There we go. What, 10 million in a month and 3.5 off of 1990X. That's a bit nuts. I'm okay with it being a bit nuts. Nuts is good, because nuts makes money. Alright, let's release Picture Frame. There we go. Do the regular old marketing as we do. Start the campaign, assign it to marketing. There we go. This might actually drop sales. I've seen from time to time when I release stuff for operating systems, it actually drops the sales of the operating system. But I'm okay with that. It's still making insane amounts of money, so that's completely fine by me. I just want to see what it... I want it to go up, but I'm okay with it dropping. I'll be super pleased if it goes up, though. We're about to find out. It is 6 million in half a month. That's yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. This is perfect. Oh my god, we've finally pulled through and managed to do something like this. This is so good. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause the game. I'm gonna give Bug Blocker to the core team, and I'm actually gonna get the game dev team to start working on a game engine immediately, because I do want to start making games for this operating system. I don't want to leave it too late. So 3D rendering, PC speaker, 8-bit audio, just everything. HD audio, networking, scripting, joystick support, QA testing, just everything. All right, what do we got? Spark Engine 4D, or 4DD. I reckon we're going to go Spark Engine 2KX. No, because that's the name of our next operating system. That'd be kind of silly. Spark Engine... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Spark Frame? Maybe let's just go with Spark. Or do I already have something called Spark? I don't know. We're going to find out. SCM is, of course, going to be dedicated. Game devs running on that. Going to take more than a year. Do we have something called Spark? Yeah, we do. Okay, Sparks. There we go. It's going to be called Sparks. Spark. I don't like Sparks. I don't like... We're going to go Sparks. That's what we're going for. It's a terrible name, but we're going for it. Oh, God. No, you know what? I'm just putting an S there. Sparks. There we go. That's a little more tolerable. Okay, so it's a game engine, Contendo FrameOS, game devs start developing. It's going to take more than a year, but it needs to be done because we want to start making games for this operating system. That it would be really nice if we could make some good games for this operating system, because games are usually an easy way to keep the popularity of an operating system up. And I don't necessarily think that FrameOS is going to be the one that we stick with. I think it might actually end up being Contendo's 2KX is our final operating system. If not, it'll be whatever comes after that. But we're doing incredibly well. We're making 11.5 million on Contendo FrameOS every month. And we're getting 3.2 million from Contendo's 1990X. And that's good. That's really good. I might actually throw 57 million into the insurance fund. That could be worth doing. 57 million into the insurance fund. There we go, deposit. 286 million in the insurance fund. Gonna be interesting to see what that interest goes up to after that much money being in the... Oh, this is ready to develop. All right, that's always good. The Guardians of the Galaxy edition of Bug Blocker. Or we could just call it the Guardian of the Galaxy edition because, you know, it's guarding your system from bugs. We can go with that. That works. That's totally why I called it that. Let's see. Right, let's see. So what is the 1.2 million, basically, on interest alone? That's a bit mental. That is just a bit mental, and I'm okay with it. Wow. 1.2 million on interest alone. This company is just, like, we're good. We're good. That's the thing. We are good. We can expand quite a bit if we want to. We will eventually. Like, I am going to, as I've mentioned before, split the audio-visual team into 2 teams. Both audio and visual. The core team will end up doing something. I will eventually have, like, a game engine team. I'm going to have a games team. I'm going to have a web-based games team. Like, I'm going to expand the OS team into these offices upstairs eventually. Like, it's going to be good. It's going to be so good. It's just going to take a bit of time to get that done. But, and I'm not doing it right now either, but, you know, it's going to be so good. We're making so much money and I'm so pleased. Anyway, folks, I think I'm going to leave it there for today. Next episode is going to be taking us into the new millennium, into the year 2000, which will be exciting because I do believe we get the new servers in the year 2000, so that'll be nice. But yes, thank you kindly for watching, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Software Inc. and the Road to 1 Billion Challenge. I have been the ConflictNerd, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!